Children, so far we have seen the role of animals in the food and clothes. Now let's see transport. Children, do you know how some animals are used for transport and agriculture? Have you seen the male cows, which are called as ox, is used to plow the field? Yes or no? Nowadays the tractors are there, but in the olden days the oxen were used in the agriculture. And nowadays we see the animals are used in transportation, like camels, like donkeys, like horses. And horse is a very great, children. Why? Because it runs with very heavy power and heavy speed. Ranked first was a horse from ancient times until now the most popular horses as the primary means of transportation, even as the power used horsepower unit on unit power on the vehicle. So you see horsepower. So from the ancient times the horses were used. If you see some movies also, the horses are used in the battle. Okay, in the wars. You see how you have seen the movies like Bahubali. Okay, yes or no, children? Yes, the horses are there. You have seen the movie like Magadira. The horse is there. So horse indicates that is something special and something power that will be used in that battle or war. So since ancient times, these horses were used in the public transportation as well as to carry the goods also. So here even these horses were used to pull the carts, right? So here now horsepower, even as the power used horsepower unit, power on the vehicle. If you will observe the vehicles, horsepower unit will be there, children, to observe how much power will be used that vehicle. In some vehicles, the power can be calculated with the help of this unit, which is called as horsepower unit. So that means horse is having that much power. Developed countries, even in a tram can be pulled by horses, and horses are still used in developing countries as a traditional means of transportation. What do you mean by tram? Children, tram is a rail bus. It's a rail bus. That means even the horse can pull the rail bus in that tramway. So that means horse is having that much power. And nowadays still in many developed countries these horses are used for a traditional means of transportation. And it can run very fast, children. It can run very fast. Yes or no? So that is the use of the horse. Next one is camel. What is that, children? Next one is camel. So first one is horse. Second one is camel. Children, do you know camel? Yes. This camel is very interesting, and it is mainly present in the areas where the water is very less. That means in the desert areas. So camels, one of the oldest civilization animals are camels, and is now barren and oil-rich areas in Arabia still used as a primary means of transport for daily needs of their communities. So in oil-rich areas like Arabia, these camels is usually, it is also used like horses. From the ancient days, from the old days, these camels were also used as a means of transportation. And now in some area like Arabia, this camel is used as a mainly primary means of transport for daily needs of their communities. Next one is cow. Children, do you know cow? Yes. We get milk from the cow. To bring the harvest from rural to urban areas. Harvest means the cutting of the field, like grass or whatever. Okay, to bring the harvest from rural means villages, to urban cities, okay, areas often use this cow. This tool is still used in many developing countries. So to bring the harvest from the rural to urban areas, we use the cow, children. The cart will be there, the cart will be used attached to the cow, and the harvest like grass or whatever it is there, that can be loaded in that cart, and this cow will travel to the target place. I mean it reaches the harvest to the destination. Okay, so the cows are used for transportation. Elephant, children, do you know elephant? Yes, it is the largest land animal. In India, elephants are used as taxi to transport local and foreign tourists to get around the city and to increase it until the queue is quite long. So here see, children, in India these elephants. So after the cow, next one is elephants, children. So this is very heavy animal and large animal, children. Have you seen the legs? Okay, and it is also having a trunk like Ganesha. Okay, so in India, elephants are used as a taxi. Taxi, children. Taxi means it's like a vehicle. That means these some people use this animal like a taxi to transport local and foreign tourists. So the local and foreign tourists to get around the city. That means they will usually, this elephant is very big, and they will travel in that on that animal in and around the city to see the beauty and to increase it until the queue is quite long. See, this is the use of the elephant. Next one is buffalo. Next one is buffalo. So see, children, strength is stronger than cattle. The buffalo strength is stronger than cattle, but rarely used in transportation because it's a different way, too big and slow. But here the strength is good, but it is rarely used. Why? Because it's a different way. The way is too big, children, but it is very slow. So once again I repeat the elephant and buffalo. In India, elephants are used as a taxi to transport local and foreign tourists to get around the city and to increase it until the queue is quite long. So to increase it until the queue is quite long. So that means the people who ride on these elephants, okay, they enjoy the sightseeing, and it will give a royal look for the local and foreign tourists. Next one, here buffalo is stronger than cattle but rarely used for transportation because it's different way, too big and slow. But that is the reason it is rarely. That means very rare, children. Sometimes they will use, not many times, not frequently. So once again I repeat the animals as a means of transport. First one is horse. You know that horse is having the power, it runs very fastly, and since ancient times it is used as a public transport. That means this horse is used by the kings, and nowadays the horse rides are there, you can see. Okay, and these horses are used in the movies also, and it is used in the battles and wars. And one unit is there that is called as horsepower unit, used in the vehicles to calculate the power. Next one is a camel. One of the oldest civilization animals are camels. That means very old. But these are now used in some countries like oil-rich countries like Arabia for the daily needs of transport. Cow, to bring the harvest. Harvest means that crop from one area, rural to the urban, harvested crop from rural to the urban. The cows are still used, especially the male cows. Elephants are used as a taxi to transport local and foreign tourists. Buffalo, strength is stronger than the cattle but rarely used. Why? Because its way is different, too big and slow. Okay, children, now we have completed the lesson. Let's recall the lesson by observing few points. First one, plants gives us vegetables, fruits, cereals and pulses. Plants gives us vegetables. You know, vegetables are used in your daily life to make curries, like brinjal, lady's finger, potato, tomato, etc. Fruits, you eat fruits daily like oranges, grapes. Next one is mango, is a seasonal fruit. Watermelon, like that. Cereals, like rice, wheat, jowar. And pulses, like green gram, black gram, horse gram, like these children. Bengal gram. So plants gives us vegetables, fruits, cereals and pulses. Yes or no? Second one, dietary fiber is found only in plants. Dietary fiber, children. So dietary fiber is found only in plants, which is useful for the fiber, the roughages, which is useful for our body digestion, is found in plants only. And next one, perfumes take their name from their ingredients like jasmine and amyris. We have seen the jasmine, which is usually the white in color. It's a flower. When it blooms, it gives a beautiful smell. And amyris is also a flower. So these are the ingredients, okay, which are named with the perfumes. Silk is considered as the queen of fabrics. Which one, children? Silk is considered as the queen of fabrics. So queen of fabrics is silk. We get silk from the silkworm. Shisham is especially a type of rosewood. Shisham, it's a type of rosewood. Next one, flax has been used since ancient time to make clothing. Flax. So these are the points. Plants gives us many things. So children, this is the end of the lesson number 10, uses of plants and animals. Thank you.